It's wrestling at the South Broadway Athletic Club. Gary, tonight's the night. Your first defense in this heavyweight title reign. It's been a while. Do you have what it takes to take down the Big Texan?
First of all, you need to read what my T-shirt says. Read what the T-shirt says and read it to the people out there in TV land. Read it.
The undisputed champion.
That's right. I'm the great one, gorgeous Gary Jackson. Every time I step into the ring, this belt is on the line. The Mid-Missouri belt is on the line. To any and each and every wrestler in the back room, from Brandon Espinoza to Marcus to the Big Texans, it doesn't matter. Because the great one, gorgeous Gary Jackson, is all about one thing, and that's being the king of the hill.
All right. Fans, welcome to the South Broadway Athletic Club for another night of great wrestling action brought to you by the Mid-Missouri Wrestling Alliance. This match is for the Missouri-Illinois Junior Heavyweight Championship. Johnny Courageous in his first match defending as champion against the Spitfire known as Jaysin Static. I believe that when Jaysin Static was introduced, you could hear a baby screaming for mercy in the background. Don't know if there's a connection there, but there might be. Well, and see here we see Static thinks Courageous is stupid, jaw-jacking with him. And here we go back to the fundamental flaw in Static's game right now. The reason why he's having trouble winning matches, the reason why he's being ineffective in his matches, and that is because he's caring too much about these fans. Realistically, he needs to go in there and get the job done. And there you go, there's a shot to the back of the head on Courageous. Jaysin Static, he's picking it up fast here. It's like he has something to prove to the people at South Broadway. Johnny Courageous, despite his height advantage in this match, probably has about 8 inches on Jaysin Static. Static has a 5-pound advantage over Courageous. Or disadvantage, depending on how you look at it. Nice rear chin lock with the knee as a post on the back of Courageous. But if I know Johnny, he's not going to give up to this. Jim Harris, the referee, checking right on top of it, digging that knee right into the back is Jaysin Static. But that hold degenerated into an illegal eye gouge, I believe. Back again to the eyes. Big clothesline by Jaysin Static. Pretty amazing he was able to take Johnny down like that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, like I am, be sure to join us Saturday night, May 14th, when wrestling returns to the South Broadway Athletic Club. Nice close-up there, that rear chin lock. Or is that a sleeper? It's hard to tell right now. It doesn't look like Static has his arm underneath the chin of Johnny Courageous all the way. And now the hold is broken. And who knows, maybe next month we'll see Jaysin Static as the junior heavyweight champion. And you know what? If he is, I will eat my words. But I just don't see how he can beat Courageous with his state of mind right now. I don't know how he can beat much of anybody right now. Static's in for a big surprise here when he turns around. Smart move, though. Getting out of that ring as fast as possible. Take a break, Jaysin. You have till 9. Look at that mohawk. How does he do that? For all upcoming events and a list of wrestler rankings and a history of the company and just about anything else you'd want to find on MMWA, be sure to check out MMWASICW.com. Of course, we share that website with our sister promotion, Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling. Static is being taken to town here. Front Chancery headlock, reversed into a hammerlock by Static. That's a nice reversal. But I don't know if he's doing right in trying to beat Johnny at his own game. Courageous is all about those arm locks. He's about body scissors. He's about headlocks. He's about rolling around on the mat and chain wrestling. Look at this combination here. Static just barely able to get it out of that one. Static, this is valuable YouTube airtime, okay? We cannot waste it. Please, get in the ring. Gets to the punch first, does Static. Jaysin Static has never been the junior heavyweight champion of Missouri and Illinois. This would be quite the feat for him. But like I said, Static's game plan consists of dirty tactics and yelling at the crowd. Sure, this is painful, but you can't win with an eye gouge. Courageous. Jawbreaker out of it. Full Nelson there. Switches it quick into a snapmare. And into a half Nelson. Now into an arm lock. We just saw 4 different moves involving the arms of Johnny Courageous. Shows the masterfulness of the wrestling game. Look at that reverse arm drag. Courageous thought he had him. I'm sorry, Static thought he had him. Courageous said, After this match, don't forget, Gary Jackson confirmed will put his Missouri-Illinois heavyweight championship over 220 pounds on the line against the Big Texan. That's his first title defense since 3 months ago when he won the title from the future Donovan Ruddick. That was right here at South Broadway. Reversals all around town. Courageous goes for the ride. It's a back body drop. Short leg drop by Jaysin Static. No, that's not a pin. That's a choke. That's a choke, ref. Get him off there. For some reason, Jim Harris is being, in my opinion, very lenient in this match. He should have given that count a long time ago, and finally, Jaysin Static breaks the illegal choke. It's a nice suplex. It's nice to see Static use a legal maneuver every now and then. All right, this is good. Thought he was covering the nose and mouth of Courageous. That is not legal, I do not believe. Static pitching Courageous to the outside right in front of us. I always get kind of nervous when they get out here. Wow, you saw Static hanging Johnny Courageous over that second rope. Noose style. These guys have got to get back in the ring. These fans don't want to see a match end by count out. No one ever really does. This is a little surprising to see. Static has Courageous grounded now with the same arm lock variation, putting all that pressure on the elbow. The elbow does not bend that way. The chant USA rings out at South Broadway. Appropriate now, I guess, since Static has denounced any geographical existence of his and is now hailing from the brink of insanity, which I do not believe is in the United States or any other organized nation. I think I'll get a word with Static after this match, maybe see what all that brink of insanity stuff is about. Win, lose, or draw. I'm going to see if I can talk to Static after this one. If this one has a name, folks, crucify me if I'm wrong. That looks like some kind of an Indian arm lock. Static, that was pretty thrifty of him to try pinning Courageous with it. Courageous comes back, roll up, no, it's no good. Courageous, small package. Courageous isn't done with the pin covers. Harris on top of it, but a kick out again. Notice how Courageous, he's very smart. He's been around this game for a long time. He put all his weight on the shoulders of Static. That's what a lot of guys nowadays don't do. They just ignore. You might hook a leg. You don't put any weight on your opponent, though. You're not going to have a chance to pin him unless you knock him out that way. Static has an ankle. Here we go, ankle lock, but Johnny Courageous is in the ropes. Static's going for the ride. Courageous misses the big splash in the corner. That'll hurt your ribs. Man, he was going for that one high up. Jaysin Static, I haven't seen him use this before. The torture rack of doom into a backbreaker on Johnny Courageous. This one might be over, folks. No. I don't want to harp on the man size too much, but if Jaysin Static was a little bit taller, that backbreaker would have definitely destroyed the back of Johnny Courageous. Static's taking the straps down. I guess that means he means business. Another backbreaker, the lower back this time of Courageous, but he's still kicking out. Man, this guy, the resilience is amazing. And it's getting to Static.
15 minutes have expired. 15 minutes have expired. 10 minutes remain.
Courageous knows that if he kicks out a few more times from any more pin covers, Static might just go crazy. Whoa, big power slam by Johnny Courageous. And that doesn't do it. We have a match on our hands, guys. This is a good one. A reminder, May 14th, Saturday night, wrestling returns to South Broadway. If you enjoy what you're seeing right now and want to see a match like this, maybe we'll have another one that steals the show. You only see about a third of the action that goes on at these events on YouTube. Courageous, he has an improper underhook on the right side. That backslide failed because of it. And now Static firmly in control. Yeah, when you take that backslide, you always want to hook from the underside. Static rolling over, turn him over. It's time for the vertebreaker. Courageous reverses. Double clothesline. You know, I don't think I've seen Static hit that vertebreaker before. It's a devastating move when it connects, but I don't think I've seen him particularly connect with it. Once you go to the well too many times and your opponents know what's coming, perhaps it's time to mix it up. It's a pretty move, but it's not doing a lot for him. Courageous. Big blow to the head of Static. And another, and another. Static doesn't learn. But this guy's not laying down either. DDT by Johnny Courageous. tosses him down with a body slam, and I knew that was not going to be it. Yes, we are. Courageous going for his sliced bread number 2. That's his finisher, but he didn't connect. Going again. He got it. All right. Johnny Courageous victorious in his first bid to retain. You lost tonight. The Missouri, Illinois Junior Heavyweight.
No, I did not lose. Once again, like I've always said, I always get cheated. It's not my fault. Tony Costa and whoever else is in the whatever you call it doesn't want to give me good shots. They always got to have cheaters. Johnny Courageous knows. Johnny Courageous knows he cheated to keep that belt. If you remember in the match, watch the tape, Ben Simon. Watch the tape, Ben Simon. Watch the tape.
I will.
Shot after shot, Johnny Courageous was on his back all over the ring, all over the building. Johnny Courageous was beaten hands down. Yeah, maybe I let it go a little bit too much to my head. Maybe, just maybe, Ben Simon, just maybe. But never count me out, Ben Simon. Never count me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the Missouri, Illinois Heavyweight Championship. With the bell rings, your official is Jim Harris. Introducing first the challenger to my right from San Antonio, Texas. He weighs 300 pounds, the Big Texan. And his opponent to my left, since December 4th, he is the Missouri, Illinois Heavyweight Champion, weighing 220 pounds, from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the great one, gorgeous Gary Jackson. 1 hour time.
The fans demanded it. And now, the title is finally being laid on the line. This is Ben Simon calling the main event here as Mid-Missouri Wrestling Alliance presents Wrestling at South Broadway Athletic Club. Gary Jackson on your right versus the Big Texan, the challenger, on the left, who, despite what I introduced him as, has got to be well over 300 pounds. The scale would not go past 300 pounds. That's the problem. There was a lot of speculation recently as these two big men tie up. Whoa! Big chop misses barely by the Big Texan, and I'm sure Gary's glad he avoided that one. There was speculation that Gary was running. He was hiding. He talked to me twice about defending his title, at least emotionally, every time he got in that ring, that he doesn't run from any opposition. And to be quite frank, I didn't believe him. I thought he was running scared. But whatever the reason was, for those 3 months of no title defenses, we can rest assured that he's not taking it lightly with his first defense against the big Texan. This one's over, everybody. Big splash in the corner. Jackson's got the wind knocked right out of him. He's down. He's out. It's time for the big Texan to finish this man off. We're going to have a new heavyweight champion. Maybe not. Jackson tried for the sunset flip, but he's going to get dragged all around town. Texan just sits on him. And again, making sure that Jackson doesn't recover the way that he wants to. But like I was saying, Gary Jackson, I'm now a believer, ladies and gentlemen. I've been criticized, but I am a believer in the Great One. And right now it looks like Gary Jackson could use some believers. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out, if you haven't already, MMWA.SICW.com. That's your headquarters for all things MMWA. You can find show dates and wrestlers and everything else. Stories, whatever happens, you hear it first on MMWA.SICW.com. Jackson's coming back. Impressive drop kicks. Send Texan reeling. It looks like Jackson may have experienced a full recovery, and just as I speak, he gets his head taken off by the big Texan. Soulard is always a nice place to come for a night of fun, fast-hitting entertainment. If you want to see pro wrestling live, wrestling returns to South Broadway on Saturday night, May 14th. Don't forget. Well, there's the big splash missing by Texan. The thing is with Texan, it's so hard to have your way with this man. 300 pounds just colliding with you around the ring here and there, pushing, pulling you around. And it's so hard to do it back to the man. Gary Jackson, 80 pounds less than Texan. The thing is, how Gary wants his advantage, it's like a chess game. He's waiting for Texan to make his mistakes, like you saw earlier on, the big splash missing, because either he hits it or he misses. Either he wins or he loses. There's the formula. It also doesn't hurt to keep Texan grounded, but Jackson wants him up now. Not sure I understand this, but it's working out okay for him. Yes, sir. South 7th Street, South Broadway Athletic Club for over 100 years been rocking here. Big bear hug by the big Texan. And it's only $8, ladies and gentlemen. One of these live events, only $8. Amazing price. And you might just see the new Missouri, Illinois heavyweight champion, the big Texan, next time you come on May 14th. Well, at least it's looking that way right now. Jackson bangs his way out of it.
5 minutes have expired. 55 minutes remaining.
It's tough to break out of a bear hug. You notice how Jackson did it as we reestablish our camera here. He knocked Texan's equilibrium off, and he's finishing the job with European uppercuts. body slam, maybe not the best move. Easily blocked by Texan and reversed. Big splash coming up. No, elbow. Jim Harris declaring it's a 2 in case you can't count Texan. It's very nice of Jim Harris. Do your job, he says. It's your job to count, to put the man down for the count. It's my job simply to count it. Texan, big blow to the ribs of Jaysin. I don't believe that the big Texan is pleased with referee Jim Harris's cadence of his count. It's no different than it usually is, though. Oh, Texan's gonna pay for this one. You can't turn your back on the great one like that. Jaysin, forearm shots. Those are tough. Those are tight in the corner. Jaysin, I think he was going for a splash of his own. Didn't make it within 4 feet of that corner. Instead, he met the big boot of the Texan. And there's a big leg. As Jaysin gets familiarized with the big Texan's body parts in a very painful way. The Texan, all he's doing is wasting valuable time. And sure enough, he's paying for it now. Man, he's about to go down, and he does. You know, I was thinking maybe he'll finish him off, but recently Gary's been finishing a lot of people with his favorite submission hold, the Texas Cloverleaf. Can he turn this guy over? I don't know if he can. You might have to look for a knockout blow or something. Jaysin just threw himself into a brick wall with that attempted body press. Not even close to budging the Texan. Wait for the Texan to make a mistake. Like I said earlier, that's Jackson's game plan. It's got to be. It's so hard to fight this guy head on. You just got to make him miss. Headbutts coming up here. Shades of the Junkyard Dog. Jaysin doing a fancy jig there with the last one. It's time to wind him up. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well, that may have answered our question. Jaysin went for the hold there, and it was immediately broken up by Texan. Whoa! Texan colliding like a freight train right into Harris. He's calling for the belt. Guys, this one is over. Jim, what's the decision? We got a hell of a brawl here outside the ring. Gary Jackson wins this. Jackson wins this next month. We're going to see a rematch May 14th.